three-point shot.
It's the powering shot, baby.
The following is a production of the Rough Rider broadcast team, a presentation of Watlington and Shires Productions. NetSN and Azalea Orthopedics brings you Northeast Texas Sports, the 2024 season.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the special presentation of Watlington Shires Pierce Productions. This is the Counselor Stephen Shires from High Overhead in San Antonio, Texas. As we down in the Alamo Dome, we have Larry Pierce and Chris Wallington on the call this evening. This is the Farmers State Bank pregame show here, where we'll talk to Coach Wager, see what's going on there at the Alamo Dome, and a bunch of other stuff as we get ready in the next 7 minutes for the tip-off for the state championship with the Shelbyville Dragons. We'll hear from Farmers Bank and a couple sponsors, and we'll be back with Larry and Chris.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
This Watlington Shires and Pierce production on the YouTube channel of the Northeast Texas Sports Network, brought to you in part by Batters Law Firm. When your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Mathis Realty, proud of East Texas, one home at a time. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank.
All right, folks, here we are. Welcome back. The national anthem has just been finished up and got the guys down on the field or in the arena.
Exciting stuff, Larry. Glad you're here. There ain't no place I would rather be than right here today. I can't even sit down. I'm not sitting down. The injury report from Hope Medical is perfect. Everything is good. We're going to send it back to you because you're already starting introductions. All right, we'll send it back up to the blend.
All right, folks, we're going to hear from Hope Medical.
When you're sick, you want a doctor. You surely do. You want a good, competent doctor. But you also want someone to give you hope. That's what they do at Hope Medical, because regardless of where you stand with insurance companies or personal finance, Hope Medical has a place for you. After all, we're one big family, and Hope Medical wants to make sure your family stays healthy. That's the commitment from Hope Medical.
So, folks, you heard Larry Pierce and Chris Wallington saying they had a clean bill of health. So we're going to hear from our platform sponsors, and we come back, we're going to set up our coach talk with Coach Wager as he talks about being in the state championship matchup here.
Your Rough Rider Winter Sports schedule brought to you in part by Fast Tax. Get it right. Get it quick. Abundant Love Ministry, a place for everyone to worship. Tomlin Insurance Store, Texans serving Texans. Rough Rider Quick Lube, they back the riders all the way. And Andrews Construction, the original sponsor of Lady Rider basketball. And Shelby Savings Bank, your local bank since 1981. First of all, what are you feeling right now? And secondly, what are y'all going to do for the next 24 hours?
Well, I'm really proud of our guys, the way we battled down the stretch in the second half, and the way we guarded and rebounded the ball, especially in the fourth quarter. We're going to enjoy this one for, a couple hours maybe, go get something good to eat, and then it's right back to work. We got one goal in mind when we came here, and, a silver trophy's not good enough for us. So we're going to go prepare. Me and my staff are going to work really, really hard. And we're going to go prepare our guys tonight in the morning and go get one done tomorrow.
Lipan's kind of a known quantity. They're the defending champion. What do you know about them, and what are your early thoughts?
Well, their guard, Court Gaylor's really, really good. I think he had 25 or 27 today, something like that. And they're disciplined. They don't take a whole lot of bad shots. They move the ball well, and they're just very, very solid team. They're here year in and year out, and they're not too big for the moment. These guys have been here before, and they're going to be ready, so we better come with a plan.
Hope to talk to you post-game. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Life is all about planning, and JBA Financial Services is here to help you with your financial future. Call or come by today to set up a consultation and discover what it's like to deal with the experts when it comes to investing for retirement or quality life and health insurance products. John Black, Jason Locke, and Michael Black are your experienced JBA Financial Services representatives, helping you to make the right choice for over 30 years, right here at home. JBA Financial Services, working to secure your family's future.
What's that old State Farm slogan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there? Well, that could not be a better description than Chris Mayfield of Mayfield State Farm. Since he came to town close to 20 years ago now, he has been the quintessential good neighbor. It's the same thing true of his insurance agency, Chris Mayfield State Farm. The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
All right, folks, it's time for some keys to the game brought to you by Ray Jones Chevrolet. And we've got Larry Pierce down there. What you got, Larry?
Real quick here, keys to the game for the Shelbyville Dragons. Hey, I know Coach Wager and Coach Espy stayed up late last night watching every offensive possession that the Lipan had to try to put their defense. That's what it's really going to be. Put your best offense against their best defensive sets and then try to work it out. And that's executed rebound. We talked about that yesterday before the game. And that's what it all comes down to because this is it. Final game of the season. You got to throw everything out there.
Yeah.
You got to stay out of foul trouble, and you got to just play good underneath. Dylan Parker going to go get Steve. Here we go. Let's go Dragons. Woo!
Well, all right.
Controlled by the Lipan. The Indians will take the first shot in the middle of the lane there. That's number 3, Cornelius. He can't get it together. Rebound comes out. Dylan Parker, here comes the Dragons with the first offensive set. They got to get set up early. Got to play their game. I think they did that yesterday, Chris. When you were here, they played their game, and so we're definitely going to have to do that now. DJ had a good game.
If Shelbyville plays their game, I think Shelbyville's going to win. If they don't have a good game, Lipan is so seasoned and so well coached, they'll take advantage.
Yeah, Lipan, the champion last year. Barnes going to launch the 3 around the back. Can't get that one to go, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Indians right off the back. There's 7:20 to go here in this first quarter. I'll tell you.
He's inbounding to Court Gaylor. He doesn't look like a big guy. He doesn't look like a basketball guy, but he had 27 points in the semifinal. He's their go-to.
Yeah, they had to get a controversial shot at the end according to the replay yesterday for them to get the win. And that's a rebound off the missed 3 there by Elijah Ferguson. He'll get up to Geechee Mathis, and Geechee ready to go set it up here for the Dragons. Dragons going right to left over here. On the audio pass only. A lot of folks are going to ask about the camera, but we're only allowed to do the audio. What a dish. But a nice steal there by Cornelius. Couldn't get it there to Weston Frick. Weston going to have to get a few of those here this afternoon. 6:40. There's a big one. That's a 3 off the bat. That's going to be a big one there for Henrietta. That puts them up 3-0. So here comes DJ Barnes back up the floor now for the Dragons. We got 6:20 to go here in this first quarter. Looking for the first bucket. Barnes from the right side down to the right side of the lane. Getting set down there by Cornelius on the defense. In the lane. Barnes. Over there. There's Frick and a short jumper. In and out. Won't go. And a nice save there by Lipan, but it comes back out to the Dragons and finds Eli Ferguson and back down in the corner, DJ Barnes. Or the Dragons trying to take a one-on-one against Cornelius along the baseline. They get shut down out of bounds, and it's going to go off of the Dragons. So, looks like that should have stayed with the Dragons right there.
Hard to tell. There's a table between us and 4, but yeah, it was close.
So, Gaylord going to bring it up to 4 now. 4 the Indians here across the timeline, leading it 3-0. Championship game here. A lot of red on that far side over there, Chris.
Yeah, good Shelbyville crowd.
In the lane, 34 with a nice jumper, and that's a nice. He's going to make it 5-0 in mid-range jumper there in the middle of the lane. DJ Barnes taking the Coach Wager here to the left side and brings it back across the timeline for the Dragons.
Shelbyville's had 2 good shots, just missed them. And Lipan's had 2 good shots, they made it.
Here's Ferguson. Out gets away from Ferguson there, stolen away, bringing it back up the court. Andriata. Oh, that's almost a walk. That sure didn't look like they're going to line up for a 3 in the corner. Knocking it down. That's going to be perfect. That's a big 3 right there, making 8-0 with 5:04 to go. So just out here quick back in. And the Dragons left him open there on that far left wing. You can't leave him open out there. He's going to knock it down. So Lipan not shooting very well yesterday in their game. Now coming out here shooting very well here to start here in the first quarter of this one.
Shelbyville scored twice as many points as Lipan did in their win. So far, there we go.
There's DJ Barnes on cue. DJ puts it up and knocking it down the first point for the Dragons.
The first one's always the hardest.
They get that one out. And that was another thing, too. It's a state championship game, you know, and you're here. How long is it going to take to get the nerves settled down, to get into your game, to get into the rhythm? It could take a little bit. You can't leave the big man out there. Steve, he may be the big, tall man out there, too. They got a couple of them, but you can't leave him out there on the top of that key. He'll knock the 3 down.
He is a huge fellow, 6'10".
Yeah.
No, 6'6", sorry, 6'6". 2 inches taller than our big guy.
Yeah, right now, Fritz has got number 23, Andriata. He's pretty good size himself up underneath. And a nice drive here by Grado.
Man, Steve is a moving screen. We'll see as Mathis was trying to break the screen, and they called him on the foul.
The first foul there. He's going to get his first foul. And inbound play here for Gaylord and the Indians trying to get it underneath there. That one gets away. Dylan Parker right there for the loose ball. Finds Barnes. And here we go. 4 minutes to go here in this first. Dragons, so even though they're down 6, still kind of got their little pace going here later. They like to do things for Coach Wager. So take your time and just find a good play. Steve will now cover Frick underneath, though, on the defensive end here. Barnes, that's going to be a reach-in foul there by Andriata. That'd be the first one there on the Indians.
In the semifinal win, Shelbyville did such a good job of not fouling. That was, I think, one of the keys to the victory. Inside, they get it to Parker, now out to Mathis. Mathis directing traffic. They haven't really been in a hurry like they were last game. He drives to drive. Good defense. He goes up for a fadeaway. The defense is there. The question is, how in the world do you go out of bounds and not be out by the guy that was already one of the 2 guys? But that's what happens. So a possession that didn't work out for Shelbyville, still 8-2.
And so I thought there might have been a foul there on that one as well, as Beachy hit the deck there on the shot, but no foul call. So send it back out on top here, Andriata. Back inside. So Andrea, sorry.
Go ahead.
Gaylord trying to drive down here, send it over to the right side. A nice drive there by Gaylord to get it to go, but made him knock it out there by Andriata. Here comes another 3 on the way. That's off the mark there, and here's Big Frick going to come in there and get the rebound.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, definitely needed that rebound.
Setting screens to try and free up Gaylord. Mathis, best player, most athletic player, is the one trying to guard it. So number 11 for the DJ Barnes sets up, tries the 3-pointer, and misses everything. Airballs it. We're not settled in. And I think part of that is what Lipan's doing to us. Inside to the big guy from the free throw line, unguarded, but he misses the shot. Both Gaylord and Mathis go for the loose ball. They both touch it. It's rebounded by Lipan. They get a shot off. And now Mathis manages to control the rebound, throws it over to 24 for the three. He was so hot in the second half. It didn't work out for him today. That's Ferguson. And they missed every shot they've taken but one so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, 8-2 with 1:45 to go here in this first quarter here, and a lot of action. And nice job here, getting underneath here to Steve. Steve with Frick with a great job on the defense. Andrea at the free throw line, runs in and out, toilet bowls in and out. And here comes
it's kind of gone cold too.
Yeah, they need you. You need to get a good bucket here for the Dragons as they trade at 8-2 with 127. And hopefully we pick up a little bit of something there in that mixer, making it sound a little bit better. So hopefully we can sound good. All right, so here's DJ Barnes trying to work here to the right side of the lane. And he puts up the floater. Won't go. Great. Dylan Parker right there for the rebound. Geechee Mathis going to get it in the lane. Back to Parker. And we'll set it right back up here for the Dragons. Nice job there to keep possession. We get down to 105 to go. DJ Barnes on the right side. Barnes driving the baseline. Hop off the glass. Get touched. Won't go. Gets it back of the iron. It goes right back out to Lipan. Letting them play out there. Lipan goes right back up the floor. Get it down here in the corner. Here's another three on the way. That one's going to go in and out. And Frick with another big rebound for the Dragons. They'll give it up here to Geechee. And here come the Dragons back up the floor.
When they drive, when Barnes and Mathis drives, three of the Lipan Indians basically seal the middle, making it nearly impossible to get through.
Yeah, Geechee has a shot block. It's picked up there by Cornelius. Cornelius dropping it up ahead. Dunk by Andriana. And dunk to 10-2. Under 20 to go. Now the Dragons trying to find their way.
He teed up from Andretta. Boy, he Dairy Queened it down. It was because the blocked shot went 10, 15 feet, and it was like a fast break.
Eli Ferguson off the back of the iron and will not go. The three won't go, but it looks like he has fouled and he'll hit the line, which is good. Wow. So Eli Ferguson going to be fouled at the three-point line. That'll be the second foul here in the quarter. But
the State Farm free throw line was a big friend to the Dragons here in this very place in the Alamo Dome yesterday. As it's the semis and finals brought to you by Tammy Steptoe Realty. They hit almost everything they tried. They really need to do that now, have a chance to cut the lead in half. First shot is all over the rim, but no good.
Dragons just got having a good shot out here on this side of the rim. They got some good shots, kind of rattling in and out, but it's looking pretty good so far. Just need to.
They're 1 for about 13. There's.
Maybe that one will help go us up a little bit.
We're preparing the scoreboard. It's 10-3. My fault. 10-3 here with 3.5 seconds to go.
Live trying to get the second one to go down. Two out of them gets 1 out of 3. And once they get a shot out, and they go right around the defense, they will get a shot off and it won't go down. But at the end of the first quarter, it'll be 10-3 at the end of the first quarter. You guys got something we got to do, right?
All right, folks, yeah.
We've got some work to do. We'll be right back.
All right, the Counselor Stephen Shires from the Blimp. We're going to hear from Tammy Steptoe, which is bringing us this game. And we'll come back and get ready for the second quarter action coming up next.
What do you know about Tammy Steptoe Realty, with the exception of the fact that she's the #1 realtor in the area? Take another look. Red, white, and black. Ever notice some other places are red, white, and black? Ever put that together? Tammy Steptoe Realty. So proud of the Shelbyville Dragons.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
This is a NetSN presentation of a Wellington Shires Pierce production, the UIL State Championships, the final round. It's the Lipan Indians against the Shelbyville Dragons, live from San Antonio's Alamo Dome.
All right, everybody, let's send it back down to the stadium of the Alamo Dome, where Lipan is up 10-3 over the Dragons as we start the second quarter. Take it away, guys.
the East Texas Automotive tip-off here, the Shelbyville Dragons will get the ball.
And only shooting 11% in that first quarter compared to 31% there for Lipan. So the Dragons have got to do a little better job here. Geechee up the back of iron. That one will not go. Good job fighting for his own rebound. And gets it back out here to Ferguson. And then find the Barnes. So another good offensive rebound here. Another chance here for the Dragons. So they're going to find their way around here. The 3 points in that first quarter. Definitely not what they needed to see there. Like a good quarter. Geechee. Beautiful disc. That's the trick. That's the way they got to do that right there. We got to have a lot of that right there. Good job. Beautiful time for Geechee the West.
Mathis drove, waited for the defense to move, and found Frick under the basket by himself.
That's almost like a railway line name. It's Mathis to Frick.
Frick Mathis Railway.
That's it. So nice job here moving around Gaylord. And good job here by the defense by the Dragons. They stepped up a little bit more man-to-man. They were zoned out there in that first one. They kind of lost track of somebody. You can't lose track of the big guy.
6'6" three-pointer from Dr. Collard line. He can barely fit through the door at Dr. Collard, but he hit the three-pointer.
Man, can't leave him open out there on that wing like that. He's going to knock it down. Second time they shot one, got one to go that time. Here's a three ball on the way here by the Dragons. That won't go.
Can't find it.
John with that one there comes back out here by Cornelius. Driving right down the
Oh, my goodness.
What a beautiful move there by Gaylord.
Look just like what Mathis does.
Yeah, it's beautiful right there. And right now, you're seeing Lipan put it right to the Dragons here on what the Dragons were doing yesterday. So the Dragons got to figure this out here. Lipan's come out here with a big burst of energy. Geechee Mathis with it right now, driving right side lane, going to kick it out here. John's going to shot. Just got a beautiful dish right there.
They're finding Frick inside.
It's the Frick. It's on John's Frick. It's an 8-point ball game. So we need a defensive stop here. Got all kinds of time. Hey, let's tie it up. It was about 2 or 3 minutes to go here, and then we'll see how we are from there. Dragons speed out here. The Indians, I should say, back out here. Setting up. Almost over the head, but Steve's pretty tall, so he can jump up there pretty good. But good job there by Frick making a good pass.
Great defense up there.
Cornelius with it once again. Good defense there. There you go. Frick came out there, and not going to get that free ball opportunity this time. Weston was out there right on it.
What's he doing as the point guard?
Right? Weston's like, I'm not used to playing out here like this. So 5:25 to go. Trying to work against this tough Dragon defense. This 10 tough. Can't get in there. Coach Wager wants a 5 seconds in there somewhere. John all over Gaylord. Gaylord in the lane, off the mark. John with the rebound.
A 1 minute possession, no points.
Take that. That's Dragon basketball now. The Dragons need to get back up the floor here. 5 minutes to go. Get a good bucket. Let's get it to then 5 or 6 right here in this possession. Barnes. There you go. Down. That's what we need. Eli Ferguson, the big one. That's the one we need to get him started up here. 15 to 10. 4:39 to go in this first quarter, or first half. Sorry.
Hey, Lipan is completely dominated, but they're only up by 5. You got to love that if you're the Dragons. They're staying in it.
Dragons playing great defense here, and Lipan, they had some shots there, but they didn't let them get too far out there. The Dragons could pick it right back up. Back out here, Tarpley. Tarpley will find Embriata. Now back all the way over there to Cornelius. Trying to set it up here, top of the key, trying to drive away. DJ Barnes with the steal. Barnes going to have to go one-on-one. He's going to get the hoop in the hole. DJ Barnes takes it to the house and drops it in, and he's going to get fouled to go to the line. That can make it a 2-point game after this. 4:08 to go. DJ got to be authoritative, take it right to the rack, and get the contact and make him foul you. And he did. He goes to the line for the opportunity now. 2 minutes. 4:08 to go to get it to a 2-point game.
State Farm Mayfield free throw line. It's only the second trip, but he nails it. And it's a 3-point game. And how about that?
2-point game.
3-point game. How about that?
15-13. Coming right back. 4 minutes to go here for the Dragons and the Indians here in this first half. And I tell you, Chris, I think it's going to be just like the Beckville game that we saw with the Dragons. It's probably going to go right down to the very end. Oh, nice play. Beautiful play there by the Indians. They get it down inside there on a nice distance. Put it back out by 4.
And turn around and put it over Ferguson.
That's a great play right there. Nice play to drop it out. So back over here now, Geechee Mathis. 37, falling for John over to the right side. John trying to drive away. John trying to find some help. Now find Barnes here to the left side. Barnes. Great defense here by Shelbyville. Back to Dixon now. Dixon in the lane, puts up the shot, hop the glass, all wrong. Hop the front of the rim, won't go. Got that right, got it in the hands.
When you have a 6'6" guy that alters the shot, it makes it difficult. He has not scored yet on a drive.
Hartley comes out over that rebound. I'm about to back out here now to get over across the timeline working against Mathis. Down here on Andriata. Look at this first. Great job there. Barnes with another hand on it. He'll take the steal. Once again, right to the left of skills. This time no foul by Hartley. DJ Barnes takes it a 16-15 ball game. Steal, puts good transition there by the Dragons.
That was instrumental on it.
Definitely. Gator going to back up now. He'll drop it back over to the right side. That's Tarpley. Tarpley's underneath the Steve. Back to Tarpley. Coach has changed up his defense right here for the Dragons. He's got them on there tight. And this has really changed the way that Michael has been able to come out here in the latter half of this second period. And it's really changed up their offense. Andriata taking it back outside. Steve will have it down in the corner. He'll lock out for a long-range jumper on the side of the iron. Will not go. DJ Barnes for the rebound. Here come the Dragons with a chance to tie or take the lead with about 2 minutes to go.
Haven't led all game. It should be nice to catch up here with 2 minutes.
Definitely, left side. Back out the corner. For three. Back of the iron will not go. Bounces around in the hands there of Steve. He'll pull it back up ahead. Here comes Gaylord over to the left side. That's Cornelius.
Nice to have Jones on him. It's a 2-6 man. The Lipan starters are still in.
They get it back out here. Here's Steve launches for that three. Rattles in and out. It comes out long to Tarpley. Free ball on the way once again. Back of the iron. No time. This time Geechee with the rebound. Out of hands taking up in there. Geechee going 3-on-1. Set it back. Back out. Find Barnes. Taking over first. Left wing free ball. Oh, I thought that was good, man. I thought that was going down. Just off the mark.
1 for about 7 from the State Farm free throw line so far. From Dr. Pollard, 3-point line.
Yeah, 1 of 7 so far. So you're right. 3 of 10 for right there. Okay. You get down to minutes ago, and it's 2 ball games.
That 3 was like the first 3. I mean, they were just got so hot starting out.
Here we go, under a minute.
Neither team has called a timeout. It was a fast first half.
Yeah, this that second half may take us a while. But hey, as long as it results in the goal ball coming back to the Piney Woods, that's all that matters. Here we go. Andriata. He's back out here. Gaylord as the Dragons are pushing him out there towards that half-court line. To the right side. That's Gaylord. Looking back across. Steve. Top of the key. 3 ball on the way. Pushed that shot a little bit there, and that's off the mark. Great defense right there.
Mathis made it all through the shot. 22 seconds, all we got left. You have the Aurora Concepts halftime show coming up in 20 seconds. And this is actually has been a quarter that has been exactly the same number of seconds that it's been assigned. No stops whatsoever.
It has just been all basketball. Oh, what a beautiful time there from Barnes. The Frick can't get it to go. Won't get a shot out here at the end, and it will be a 17-15 ball game.
Set scored by the Shelbyville Dragons. We got to go. We're here at the Alamo Dome. It's brought to you by Tammy Steptoe Realty. It's the state finals. We'll be right back.
Right, taxes. We all got to take care of them. We all got to pay them. But do you really understand the rules? Or are you like me? You just know they're out to get your money. Well, you need fast tax, and you need it fast because you put it off the very end, so now you have to get really, really quickly, and your money and your return is waiting for you. At Fast Tax, Center, Texas.
Everybody, welcome back. It's the Aurora Concepts halftime show. This is the state finals brought to you by Tammy Steptoe with the score Lipan 17, your Shelbyville Dragons 15. The Aurora Concepts halftime show begins right now.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointment, mobile vaccine units, sports physicals, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Does the national financial situation confuse you? What about your own? Wayne Christian Financial Services is where you turn. Wayne has spent a career answering these questions for clients, and his daughter, Eliza Christian Furman, does the same thing now. Join Wayne Christian's team at Wayne Christian Financial. If you're looking for land or a home in Shelby County, you go with Shelby County's real estate leader, Tammy Steptoe Realty. Judging from homes listed and homes sold, Tammy Steptoe leads the way in all of Shelby County. Check their listings on steptoerealty.com or give her or Kimberly Goodman a call. Tammy Steptoe Realty, where realty becomes reality. You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the housewarming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here with Chris Wallington. We're here in the halftime report brought to you by Aurora Concepts. How both these teams got here. Shelbyville beat Thrall 67-52, and Lipan beat New Home in an exciting overtime game, 40-39, replete with controversy about a last shot.
Yeah, it was so close that it came down to the last 2 minutes of the game where the officials tried to decide whether Lipan's opponent actually hit the winning shot or not. They were watching replays and they determined that they did not. So Lipan got back to the final game, through referee. Actually, it was something. Shelbyville pretty much dominated Thrall in the second half. It wasn't all that much drama.
And of course,
story of 2 quarters, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Lipan
was.
Dominated the first. Shelbyville dominated the second. It's a 2-point game.
Yeah. Do we have any statistics, individual statistics? Obviously, you had the kid from Lipan early on was just hot from the 3-point line.
Larry has some statistics here. I'm handing him the phone.
All right.
Right now we're on the phone.
All right, our halftime statistics coming in here. It is a 6 of 20 for the field goals made there for the Shelbyville Dragons. As they are in that first quarter, they were 1 of 9 and 5 of 11. So right now they're shooting less than 30% here so far tonight. 1 for 7 at the 3-point line, 2 for 4 at the charity stripe so far here. Leading scorer is for the Shelbyville Dragon is going to be DJ Barnes, as he's got 7 points, 4 for Eli Ferguson and 4 for Weston Frick. His way it's gone here for the Lipan Indians. It is Andretta's got 4 total points, 3 for Steve, 2 for Tarpley, 1 for Cornelius, and 3 for Gaylord. They're shooting 7-21. That's a good 30% there from the line here in the first half. They're 3 of 11 at the 3-point line. So a big one going on here in this first half. So that's your first half stats. Back to Chris.
And we'll send it back up to the blimp. That's going to do it here. We'll talk to you in a moment, all right?
All right, sounds good. We're going to continue with the Aurora Concepts halftime show here with Shelbyville trailing, but only by 2.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointment, mobile vaccine units, sports physicals, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
For over a generation, Tomlin Insurance Store has provided life, home, ranch, and farm insurance for the people of Shelby County. Beginning with Judge John Tomlin and his wife Ann, new owners Matt and Mallory Snyder have cut the ribbon on a new tradition, providing insurance for farm families by farm families. In Shelby County, that's a tradition worth protecting. Tomlin Insurance Store.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Aurora Concepts halftime show. Last night during halftime of the first Class 6A semifinal, one of Shelby County's own was front and center, literally on the center court. Rough Rider basketball coach Hiram Harrison finds himself in the Gaddy's Medical Spotlight here this evening.
Hey Dragon fans, well, this weekend is all about Shelbyville and round 7, the state finals, but there is another county basketball story this weekend, championship weekend. Hiram Harrison, as Shelbyville was wrapping up their semifinal at 11:45 yesterday. About 8 hours later, in the semifinal of a 6A game, Coach Harrison took the floor.
How about that right there?
That's him right there being congratulated by the UIL on 600 career wins. Coach Harrison and 17 other coaches were recognized for career milestones, 500, 600, 700 wins. After the ceremony, everybody wanted a moment with the coach. In fact, there were enough cloudies present to make the Alamo Dome overcast. Most of the members of the 2024 Rough Riders were there. In short, a big day for the Harrisons.
What does that say right there?
This is Milestone Coaching Award, TABC promotes basketball, Hiram Harrison, 600 wins.
There were 17 other fellas there with you. That's a pretty illustrious group.
Yes.
And more of those 18 have fewer than your 600 wins than have more.
That's true.
Larry and Steven and I were talking about how we think, you're still kind of a spring chicken. You probably get 700, 800 here pretty quick.
It's a lot.
That's a bunch of them.
But my body says something different.
Oh, I see.
So we'll see how that works.
Okay. Well, tell me about today. It must have been pretty cool.
It was pretty interesting, pretty cool today. I saw some good basketball starting off with Shelbyville Dragons winning there.
Yeah.
Good finals tomorrow, so I'm proud of that group of people and community. And then we capped it all off with this celebration from TABC.
Pretty nice.
And my college coach came.
Yeah.
Gaddy's Medical Supply. It's your one-stop shop for the supplies and the equipment that you need as you go along your recovery. Their compassionate and knowledgeable staff is there to help you as you get better. Gaddy's Medical Supply. Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you. They listen to you. They're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's time for the second half. Keys to the game brought to you by Ray Jones Chevrolet. Again, Shelbyville in a tight one. Mr. Pierce, what are the keys for Shelbyville to bring that gold ball home?
Well, what they got to do is they've really just got to get the shots to fall. They got to shoot a better field goal percentage than what they did in that first half. That's really what they got to do here. And that's basically it. Just get a better shot. I mean, they've been shooting good. Just get them to fall. Keep playing defense. Keep doing what they're going to do, and they can bring that ball home then.
All right, that's our Ray Jones Chevrolet keys to the second half for your new or used GM product. Go see Marlon and the gang there at Ray Jones Chevrolet. Get ready for the East Texas Automotive second half tip-off. I'll send it back down to the fellas at the Alamo Dome.
All right, folks, we are back here ready for the second half here, just underway for the second half. For the Shelbyville Dragons, it's the shot as Lipan had the ball first, and then we'll get the no shot there, so we'll be for the Dragons. They'll hold on to it here to start off. So it'll be Mathis, and there's Johnson in the lane control all the way back out. Find Barnes over to the left side. Barnes. And bring it back out on top, trying to set it up here. The Dragons now go left to right. There's Barnes. Kicking here to Geechee. He's in the lane. He's going to fall down on the floor. No call there. We're going to get a timeout here by Coach Rager real quick as the ball got away in there for
Timeout. How about that?
How about the first one of the game, fellas?
That's the first one. We'll go up to the blimp for some ads. You're listening to Tammy Stipsdale Realty and the final.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Could you help me with something? Sure. What can I help you with? No, my wife, she wants my bathroom to change. She says it's a little too plain. Unfortunately, if it can't be done with a hammer, I don't know what to do. Well, could I ask, where do you live? Well, usually in a house, but sometimes in the truck from time to time. No, what's it?
Portacool. Portacool. Peak cooling. Intelligent control.
We're back here. We got a foul on Elijah Ferguson. It's going to turn it back over here to Lipan. And no score here. So it's about a minute gone here in this third quarter. As it's 17-15 right now. And the Dragons back on defense. Get a minute gone. Here in the third. Send it over here to the right side. That's Tarpley. Tarpley going to get one to Steve. Comes up against Frick. Great job there on the defense. Kicking it back out. That's a busted block there by John Tarpley. Goes into the hands of Gaylord. He'll throw up the three. Will not go. Weston Frick goes up with a big rebound here for the Dragons. And back up the floor now comes Shelbyville. There's a chance to tie or take the lead here for the first time. Barnes kicking it off here. Johnson in the corner for three. That was going to be short off the front of the rim. Steve right there for the rebound.
Just haven't been able to find the 3-point.
Yeah, that range has been a little bit off here for the Dragons so far. See if they can find it a little bit more there, just off the front of the rim there on that one. Gaylord bounce pass over to the left side, into it there to Tarpley, back to Gaylord. Gaylord at the top of the key, looking to get Johnson. Gaylord in the lane. Block! Says, get that out of my house. Out of bounds, stays with the Tigers, or the Indians, I'm sorry. Right. So this tie ball game, still no score by either team here into this second half so far, this third quarter. Lipan does get it in, just barely. He got it in here over there, and then it's Gaylord. Drop it back down into Steve. Steve trying to break it in. BJ Barnes. Come on, ref. That is a 2 foul from seeing some of the things I've seen him playing in here earlier today.
I thought it was a clean steal. Yeah. It's not.
Out of bounds and stays with it. Dean short jumper can't get it go straight with another big rebound. And the big man taking care of business right now so far. John pushing up, let's slow it down here. Oh, him and Barnes got to run into each other. That was a little something you don't see together. So here we go as the Dragons now trying to set it right back up here. Here's Geechee with the drive, dripping off here to Frick. Barnes has it down in the corner, but great job there by Cornelius to get there on the defense. Barnes has it on the floor now, trying to keep it cold. Throws it up ahead. And Coach Rader's going to get another timeout here. I think Barnes would have came out here with it, but still another timeout. Chance to go back to the list.
We'll be right back. You're listening to the finals brought to you by Tammy Stipsdale Realty.
Shelby Savings Bank has a bold new look, but they're still the same local bank they always were. Same people, same friendly service, but with a bold new look and new services including mobile deposits from your ATM, your computer, or your cell phone. Shelby Savings Bank, same bank, new look. Year in and year out, Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep has backed the riders. And year in and year out, Wright Chrysler is the place you go for the right vehicles, Jeeps, SUVs, cars, and trucks. Sales manager Jeff Baker and Chrysler and Rough Rider standout Greg Hubbard would love to set you up with the right vehicle at Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Alrighty, we're back here after the quick timeout there by Coach Wager, trying to keep the possession here for where the Dragons got those timeouts. Might as well use them. Up underneath here, Geechee trying to work his way to nice job. Geechee hooping home. He's got to get the line. And that's a tie ball game. Just for the Dragons to take the first lead. Geechee matches to go to the line. That's going to be on Steve.
The State Farm Free-Throw line gives me a chance to say thank you to JBI Insurance for bringing us to Rowan County all year long. JBI for your insurance needs and Mooney's Emporium on the square for all the gifts that you need, all the special occasions. Mooney's Emporium for Dragons.
Geechee gives the Dragons the lead for the first time tonight. Let's see if we can keep it the rest of the way, Chris.
Yeah. First lead of the game at 5:23.
Right here in the third, and here comes the Indian. Oh, there's a steal. Geechee steps right in front of that pass. Geechee to the rack, and it won't go, but a great play there, getting back by Cornelius. Peachy saves it. Nice job. Peachy Mathis is out of bounds there. He knocks it back in off of Kirby. They just get the Dragons. What a great defense play there by Peachy Mathis. We're going to chat about it, but it does look like it stays Shelbyville basketball. Shelbyville basketball.
And just all that action was old Shelbyville teams between us and them. I couldn't really see it. I'm sure hoping though.
That definitely went off a lot, Ben, right there. How the ref from down on the other end of the court was able to come out here and change it, I don't know. Okay, so back to Lipan here. Looking at Strickland, just outside the free throw line. That's a long range up. Can't get it to go. Going up for the rebound. It looked like John. That is not putting up under 5 minutes to go. For the Dragons, sending over to Peachy out on top. Weird, I'll keep looking for a camera. Over here to John. John, right. Oh, nice job there by Galo. Almost makes a steal. Got it back up, and they set it back up here for the Dragons. 4:30 left to go in the third. 17-18. Dragons with the lead. Barnes, free ball. Back to the iron. Can't get it to go. Out there, but doesn't go. Ahead here. Good job getting back here by the Dragons. Toughly. Here in the corner. Take it back out. Steve play back. Get it down in the corner. Toughly for a three. Toughly with a big three in the corner there. The Indians. I don't know how to keep calling the Tigers.
Almost everybody we play seems to be Tigers. Yeah, but I tell you what, Zero, he's the one. He's the most dangerous person from downtown.
DT in the lane. What a beautiful photo. DT Memphis. Gives that Dragon the lead. That's 20.
His first real score on a drive tonight.
Great play there by back to 20. Oh, that was a long range 2. I only gave 2 on that one. Here's a we got to get out there and cover him up back to back. Long range jumpers there by the Indians to make it a 23-20 game with 3:25 to go. Here's Mathis in the lane once again. Drop it out there to Barnes. Barnes on the right side. I'll take it around the left. Good job there by Cornelius to shut down that drive. Find John coming from the left. I tell him that okay, look there by Galo. On quick, Galo makes a steal. John. Galo, easy buckets. Oh, and it rolls off. He had a chance there for Andriata to come get it. I can't believe it turns out a foul.
They missed the easy layup, and then the follow-up was missed too, and that's kind of hard to believe that a team of Lipan's probably would miss that. And then Mathis all over trying to get the rebound. Couldn't, fighting for it, last touch by Mathis. They're going to get a third shot after a gift, after 2 gifts.
Yeah, actually, Coach Wager's upset because that should have been a foul down there and don't understand why it wasn't. So no call, as long as they're keeping it consistent, I guess. Lipan gets it back to 2:50 to go here in the third, up 23-20. State championship game, now they go. All the way over to the court. Back out Stevens. Shot up underneath and back out. Big jump shot. Back there, will not go. Stevens. Block! By TJ Barnes. Here come the Dragons with 2.5.
How did they block a 6'6" guy? Man.
Brick playing big time under there with great defense, blocks, and rebounds so far tonight. In the lane, Barnes with the floater. DJ Barnes will try to tie this ball game up. DJ Barnes need a lot more of that from him tonight. Back into the line here.
1-point game, and he can tie it up from the farm free throw line, and he does.
DJ Barnes make it 23-23. Back up the floor now comes Lipan Indians. High ball game, get down to 2 minutes ago. Steve kicks it back over here now, finds Hartley.
If they get hot from downtown from Dr. Collard's office, it's going to be difficult. But if they keep missing, we're in good shape.
DJ Barnes. Played by DJ Barnes. To the backside. Off the glass. He gets the kiss. And the lead back to the Dragons. 25-23. 1:43 to go. Back up down the Indians. Here's Andriata.
Oh, traveling all over the court.
Man. That was a travel turned into a 3. That's 2 plays on that end down there by the they've gotten away with.
That one looked a little suspicious as the person who dumped the ball to the three-point shooter traveled before the pass.
Definitely did. So here we go.
Get Barnes is hot.
DJ Barnes with another bucket. 27-26. Get down to 105 here in the third. So here we go. 1 minute to go. Lipan with the basketball. He's back outside. Gaylor launches for a 3.
Oh, man.
It's the 3. He's gifted. He got a screen. He got right behind Geechee. Laid it up and knocked it down.
They play for that. They set that up, trusting he's going to hit it.
The one thing I can say about this, though, Chris, is I know we've only substituted a little bit, but they really haven't at all. Even though it's been a quick-moving game, there's been a lot of action in here. And I tell you what, Lipan is going to have to make sure that they're in good shape for that fourth quarter. It goes out of bounds. Barnes loses the handle on it. They're working the ref over here. He's got to. Now, 27, 34 seconds to go.
They're being consistent. Only 2 team fouls for both.
So here we go as it is again. We'll bring it back up, see if they'll try to hold for one shot here. As they lead it by 2, 29-27. Steve trying to work his way down. Weston, right defense, not letting him turn the corner to get down up underneath. Great job. Back outside, 10 seconds to go. Cornelius, back out to Steve. Tarpey, 5 seconds to go. Trying to find somebody there. Gaylor going for a long range 3. Man, that's a buzzer.
Moving the ball around, setting up a 3-point shot. That's the way they do it. Finals brought to you by Tammy Steptoe Realty. We'll be right back.
At Rough Rider Oil and Lube, they understand 2 very important things. First, you and your family spend a lot of time in your vehicle, so you need to take good care of that vehicle so it can take care of you. That's the specialty of Rough Rider Oil and Lube, protecting the engine that gets you where you need to go. Second, Rough Rider fans, they deserve the very best, so you're always welcome at Rough Rider Oil and Lube.
What do you know about Tammy Steptoe Realty, with the exception of the fact that she's the #1 realtor in the area? Take another look. Red, white, and black. Ever notice some other places are red, white, and black? Ever put that together? Tammy Steptoe Realty. So proud of the Shelbyville Dragons. Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All right, folks, welcome back. You get ready to start the fourth period here. Shelbyville is trailing by 5, 32-27. Let's see if they can make the comeback. Back down to the fellas, Chris and Larry.
All right, here we go. That's Ferguson going to line up for 3 to start the fourth quarter. Can't get that one to go off the side of the rim. And just not able to find the range right there. So it's right back to the Indians here to start the fourth. Trailing by 5. Art of the Dragons, 32-27.
Dragons have had to keep close to them by doing 2-point shots. They've only hit 1 3-pointer.
On the corner here, and that's off the glass. That won't go. That's going to be a foul. Make sure it's a foul on the other end, too, ref.
No, that was a foul. That's the 3-point specialist. Went driving.
Go to the line here. Actually, Barnes are going to put a run on the Lakers. They're going to stop at the play right here. But it gives a chance to talk a little bit about this. As the Dragons only shoot 38%, Lipan only 32%, but only 10% at the 3-point line and 38% at the 3-point line. That's the difference in there. Dylan Parker's going to have to come in until we can get DJ Barnes.
What's happened to defense?
Looks like he's got a little bit of a scratch up there. Got some blood falling, so we're going to get a Band-Aid on and get him back in there. Hopefully we can do that at the free throw line while we're shooting the free throw.
While we're shooting free throws for the State Foul free throw line, we also want to say thank you for Wet Dogs, Castle Jeep for want to congratulate them on their 20th anniversary. They celebrated yesterday as the first week from the free throw line was missed. Thank you very much, Jack Clausen, for your sponsorship. And State Farm for the free throw line. It's still a 5-point game. And now you're talking to Barnes. He looks like he's ready to check in.
Yeah, I got to wait till after the second shot. I was trying to get him in after the first shot, but it's already next stop at the play to get him in here. That's it. That's off the mark. It's Fripp with another big rebound. And he's fouled. Yeah, he definitely got him on the back of the hand right there.
Fripp is out rebounding his 6'6" opponent today. He's really been clutch down there in the 5 rebounds on him.
Give it right back to the Dragons here. 7:34 to play in this basketball game. The state championship here. And great drive down here. So let's see if we can. Oh, easy with a beautiful drive up underneath the Fritz on the back out. John for 3 looking good. Bam!
Reset the whole scoreboard. I hit the wrong button. You fix it now. I'll follow it. I'm sorry. So, yeah, 2-point game. And there is number 34. They're
I got it, fellas. I got it back on for you, Wallington.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Back to you, Larry.
All right, so here we go back at it here. We got Steve as they're trying to work it around here. Get Tarpley, but trying to find Steve up underneath. They can't. And a good job here. That's really what they got is that outside shot. It's working for them, though. So that's what they're Dragons push back here. Here's the big man for another 3 opportunity. Another big rebound. West time. Fripp for the Dragons. And it's now for the Dragons to bring it back to a tie or with the lead here with 6:35 left to play in this ball game.
They have led for about a minute and a half.
Yeah. No more than 2. Couple here, couple there. So, hey, all we lead it at the end. Like I said, Chris, when we were talking about it, it's going to come right down just like that Beckville game. I have no doubt that Beckville Bearcats in the DJ Barnes can't get that to go. No call. What's the Fripp? Rebound. John gets his own. Oh, that's Geechee. And no foul up underneath. That's not a foul. Come on, man. He hit him right in the face of the elbow. Wow.
Hard to fight and race through all that.
All right, so back up underneath here as Andrietta sits back over now. Bounce pass underneath to Steve. Steve sits off the box. Nice job there to back there. Steve. Stop that one. 34-30 with 5:25 to play. The Dragons. Barnes in the lane. Barnes in the lane. Back out. And there's Cornelius coming out there with it. Over to the left side now. Back down in the corner is Corey Yates. That's off the mark. Barnes going to get the rebound. Oh!
That's got to be he was dribbling.
I didn't know if he was going to call it.
And almost flipped him over because of the block from the zero.
Didn't even look like he was going to call it. We got to make those calls here. We got to turn that into buckets here. 34-30, 5:23 to go. We're going to get a timeout on it.
We'll be right back.
Right, taxes. We all got to take care of them. We all got to pay them. But do you really understand the rules? Or are you like me, you just know they're out to get your money? Well, you need fast tax, and you need it fast because you put it off the very end, so now you have to get really, really quickly, and your money and your return is waiting for you. At Fast Tax, Center, Texas.
Many of you may know Brad Ernst from his coverage of Texas high school basketball for Hoop Insider. But did you know he also saves coaches and fans thousands of dollars on their insurance? Brad has access to multiple carriers and can shop around to find you the lowest rates on your home, auto, RV, boat, and ATV insurance. Contact Brad today and talk some hoops and see how he can save you on insurance. Email him today at hoopinsider@gmail.com or call him today at 409-988-4336.
All right, buddy, welcome back. 5:22 to go here in the ball game. 34. Is it 34-30 Shelbyville?
34-30 Lipan.
Okay, scoreboard has got it reversed.
Switch those around. All right, so here we go after the timeout. 34-30 is where we are. It is Dragon basketball as Barnes in the lane, puts up the floater. Back and iron, can't get it to go, knocks it out. And it's going to be a long rebound here by the Dragons. John Mathis comes up with it. 5:05 to play into this basketball game here for the state title. Here's Barnes kicking over here now to Ferguson. Ferguson from the right side, back out on top. Dragons only trailing by 4, all kinds of time here. We're just now getting under 5 minutes to play in this ball game. So Geechee Mathis with it out on top. Gonna get a screen from Frick. Mathis puts up the shot, gets it to go home. The shooter's roll falls for Geechee Mathis. Makes it 34-32. Here come the Indians right back up the floor. That's going to be Gaylord. He'll bring it up across the timeline. I haven't seen them substitute all game, Chris. I don't know. That one is partially blocked, but it stays into the hands here of Tarpley. And they'll keep possession. In that timeout, as Chris is saying, and Coach Wagers, so you got to fight. So here we are with about halfway to go through this final period. And it's a 2-point ball game. And Steed with it out on top. Frick out there on the good defense. Kick it over here to Tarpley down in the corner on the left side. And Barnes right there as Lipan taking a little time here, maybe catching a breath. As he's 35, has been out here this entire game. Here's a long-range 3, and he'll knock it down. And I'll tell you what, Gaylord, he's pretty proud of himself on those 3s over there. That should be. He knocks out another big one right there, back up to a 5-point ball game. 350. It's like he's watching it like he hits a home run at Yankee Stadium. Gaylord. Oh, wow. Geechee puts up the shot. Will not go. No foul underneath. Picks up ahead here. They'll get up to Andrietta. And that's going to be a foul on Elijah Ferguson. Trying to go after the basketball. And Eli. They were both going for the basketball. Andrietta, he's going to be good as he steps up, get back up here. That is only the second team foul here on the Dragon. Yeah, we have so an out-of-bounds play here comes for the Indians. They get it underneath here, working it back outside. Trying to get a 2-man game here between Tarpley and Steed. The Dragons do a great job on the defense. Get it back to Steed here as they work over to the left. Gaylord. And now swinging it back around. Back to the right side. Still trying to find some room. 3:15 to play. And the Indians trying to take some time off the clock here with the 5-point lead. Send it back over now. Gaylord working along the left side. Gets shut down here. Throws it back down in the corner. Still trying to find that open man. Andrietta drives down inside. Back to Steve. They'll get down to 3 minutes to play. And as the Indians trying to work the way in, but great defense here by the Dragons. Got to keep it up. It's hard to play defense this long, but they are getting it done right now. Here's Cornelius going around. Gaylord with a nice little move up underneath. And their largest lead back to 7. And Gaylord with a great move. Takes it up underneath and has the score. Here comes Dylan Parker. He'll check in. The next stoppage of play. 2:38 to go. The Dragons need a good bucket right here. Top of the key 3. In front of the iron will not go. John can't get that one to go. Comes out long. And it will go back to Lipan. All the way back across. Tarpley gets it under here to Steed. Steed back over now to Gaylord. Gaylord all the way back across. And Tarpley thought about that long-range 3, but get it down here in the corner. Here's another one on the way, and they're just knocking it down. It's raining 3s here for the Indians. They got it back up to 10 points with 2 minutes to go, 42-32. And the Dragons right back up the floor. DJ Barnes, long-range 3. Cannot get it to go. Running down the rebound. Are the Dragons. Nice job here by Geechee. Gets it back out to DJ. Finds Weston Frick. There we go. That's the play that works. They're going to get a timeout on the floor with 1:47 to go. It is 42-34. The Dragons trail, and they have a timeout. We'll be right back here to the Alamo Dome on NetSN.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market. Oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center.
Covington Lumber and Building Supplies is in the capable hand of a 3rd generation of Covingtons. For shingles for your roof, to carpet for your floors, to Farrell Calhoun paint for the walls, bathroom fixtures, and everything in between,
Covington's has it, as well as all the lumber you can shake a stick at. Lumber for your home or for other fun projects. You find it all at Covington's. What do you do when the world gets a little blurry? When the eyes aren't exactly doing what they once did? You need a little focus. In Center, Texas, that focus is on the Center Square, right next to the Rio, the beautiful and historic offices of Dr. Charles Collard. If it's frames or contacts you're looking for, or if it's a more serious problem, Dr. Collard can help you. Dr. Charles Collard in Center.
Welcome back. Tammy Steptoe Realty brings you the finals. It's an 8-point game. Tall order, $1:47 to go in the game, Larry.
Alrighty, we're back here as we're getting into this one, and the Dragons playing some tight defense here, and that's going to be a timeout there by Lipan, and the Tigers, or the Indians, going to call a timeout as they try to get it right back up the floor. Timeout on the floor. Here we go.
We're still here?
We're still here. Who do we need to talk about, Chris Wallington?
We need to talk a little bit about our monthly sponsors that just every month, regardless of where we are, we appreciate Ace Hardware, Brookshire Brothers, and Covington Lumber. They have followed the Rough Riders and county teams all season long. Thank you to them. We'll be right back with more from the Alamo Dome.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Alrighty, we're back here after the timeout by the Indians. Still an 8-point ball game. All kinds of time left as the Dragons now on some full court pressure. Get it in here to Steed. Steed gets double teamed here, and the Dragons still all over the pressure. And that's going to be a foul there by John. As Dragons do have a few fouls to give. That's only the third team foul right there. So the third team foul, and still full court pressure here by the Dragons on the inbound. Almost get it steal away there. Steed hangs on to it. And finally, now trying to give it up. Now we're going to get a foul there by Dylan Parker. That's number 4 with 1:31 to go. So the next one, we'll put them at the line. And the Dragons still trying to get a steal here, see if they can get a good bucket. Right now, the big thing is the 3 balls in this ball game as the Dragons have been outscored at that 3-point line. 10 of 25 for Lipan and 2 for 13 for the Dragons. That's going to put Lipan at the line on the other end after the fifth foul right here with 1:29 to go.
Want to invite you to stay tuned to the Wiggins Farms postgame show. Win or lose, we're going to pick the Center Motor Company player of the game for Shelbyville. If lose, we probably will not talk to them. Win, we definitely will. First shot, by the way, from the State Farm free throw, no good. But Wiggins Farms, we will try and talk to Coach Wager. That's difficult to do at State. A lot easier to do when you're at your home court. But that's coming up, Wiggins Farms postgame.
Second shot goes down here for the Indians. And now back to a 9-point ball game. 1.5 to go. The Dragons got to go in a hurry here. Geesey in the lane. Throws it back out. That's going to get taken away there. And that's going to be a foul here on the Dragons. John going to commit that foul, putting them back at the line. And right now, the Indians are trying to pull it away a little bit right here. Chris, is the Dragons just haven't been able to find the range from long-range shot out here tonight, and it's just been a little bit of the difference right there. That 3-point line shooting right now. It's been the difference.
3-pointers.
2 3-pointers on the night. And Lipan, who wasn't very good at the free throw line, now steps up here and is now 2 of 5 at the 3-point at the charity stripe here. Those were big ones. That's a 10-point ball game here late in this ball game. 1:22 to play. That one goes down as well. Largest lead of the night for the Indians here, trying to get back-to-back championships. And 1:22 to go. DJ Barnes picks up the loose ball. And here we go. Ferguson for 3. Oh, and it rolls out. I mean, it hit every part. It hit the bank, everything. Just not falling for the Dragons right there. And it's back to the Indians. And the Indians try to bring it up the floor here. And that's going to be a foul there on, they're going to say a backcourt violation or something there. Backcourt violation, and that's going to go back to the Dragons. Still 1:06 to go. 2 team fouls here for the Indians. That was going to be partially blocked on the 3. Elijah Ferguson gets a rebound, throws it back out here to Barnes. Under a minute to go. DJ. Come on, ref. You're going to tell me that's not a foul? And another one. No call on the 3 ball. Even the guys here at the table know that was a foul.
But they call a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, that was, come on, ref. I mean, really. So that's going to be another foul here on the Dragons, and that's going to put the Indians back at the line with 50.5 left. And it looks like the Indians may be headed to the state championship round here right now.
Thank you to Sharon Nelson Medical for helping to bring this broadcast and all our broadcasts throughout the season. Sharon Nelson Medical right there on Tenaha Street. First free throw from the State Farm line is good, and it's back up to a 10-point game. Yeah, the difference was the three-point line. They just never found it. Abysmal percentage, and once they got a lead, they were able to just kind of stick it to us because not able to get the three-point shots to fall.
All right, we're back here with under 50 seconds to go, and now a big lead here by the Lipan Indians. As that one gets away, they're almost a steal. Liza Ferguson ends up with a top of the key 3 ball. Back at Iron can't get it to go. A rebound and a touch pass right back up in for GT Mathis. Now right back on the defense here, trying to get Gaylord, push it up the floor, get down to 30 seconds to go, all the way back across. Finds Andrietta, 25 seconds. And the Lipan Indians are going to be your 2A state champion here today, as they'll hold on to the basketball. And well, I really did think that some calls didn't go our way either. And I think a lot of the fans and a lot of the Dragons know that as well. So that's the way it's going to end. The Dragons are going to be the runner-up. 47-36 final score. Lipan Indians with the championship.
We'll be back. Don't go away. The Wiggins Farms post-game show is also the Wiggins Farms postseason show. We'll be talking to you here in just a moment. Stay tuned here to NetSN.
What is the best way to communicate to the people that you want to communicate to? You put a sign in your yard. It says, vote for me, or vote for my friend. It says, congratulations. It says, happy birthday. It can even say, I love you. For the most important messages, it's the Sign Shop. Find them on Cascade Drive, the Sign Shop, Center, Texas. Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
All right, folks, welcome back. Your final score here in the state finals is the Lipan Indians 47 and our Shelbyville Dragons 36. We'll talk about the game. We'll name our Center Motor Company player of the game, and hopefully talk with Coach Wager. That's all right here on the NetSN Wiggins Family Farms post-game show, which begins right now. All right, folks, again, this is the Wiggins Family Farms post-game show brought to you by Wiggins Family Farms with the best watermelons in the entire world. We're going to go back into the Alamo Dome where we catch up with Larry Pierce as he's going to have some statistics, and he and I will talk about the DQ play and player of the game. So, Larry Pierce, what you got?
Oh, yeah, what a great game it was here by both these teams. Both these teams deserve to be here. You know, I really do think that, you know, just my own personal opinion that, you know, that maybe Should have been some calls the other way, but, that's just what it is. But, the Dragons had their opportunities. But what really the big difference over here tonight was the three-point field goal shooting for the Dragons. They were 11% compared to 40%. They went 10 to 25. They were knocking them down from outside. The Dragons just weren't able to do that. We were working down inside, did really well out there, but that was a big difference in the ball game right there for this one, if you ask me.
Yeah, there's really about a 2-minute stretch there in the early fourth period where Lipan was able to get that distance. But they hit like 3 threes in a row.
Yeah, definitely get 3 threes. They got Gaylord, he got hot. He went 5 of 11. A few of those right there in that fourth quarter. So that was big for him, as he was the leading scorer of everybody here was Gaylord. He had 23. For the Dragons, it was 14 for DJ Barnes. He was the leading scorer there for the Dragons. So, the Dragons had a good game here. They spread the ball around. John and Geetsy both were in there. Played a really good game, but just come up a little bit short here. That fourth quarter kind of got away from the Dragons.
It's kind of like the old saying, right? You lost the state champion. The bad news, you lost the state championship. The good news is you lost in the state championship.
Exactly.
What a season for the Shelbyville Dragons. So we'll go to our Center Motor Company player of the game this evening. Is it going to be Barnes?
Yeah, I think we're going to go with DJ Barnes. He had a great game there for the DJ Barnes had a great game there for the Dragons. So we're going to make DJ Barnes our Center Motor Company player of the game.
The kind of player of the season. I mean, he's kind of, hearing Coach Wager talk about Barnes, he's just the guy that you could lean on and count on the entire year. Well, I mean, Wellington and I only covered a few games. You covered a lot more of them during the regular season. Is that kind of your impression of this young man?
Yeah, I like DJ Barnes. He had a great year, and, he was a big part of it. He had a hand injury there to start the season. Took him a little bit to get into it, but, he had a great year for DJ Barnes. Really came on here towards the end and really made a difference in a lot of ball games and made sure the Dragons were able to win some of those games. So DJ, Gigi Mathis, Weston Frick, Eli Ferguson, all of them, they done a great job that way here this way.
Right, any number of guys could have been in it, just like it is, but when you have a team like that. All right, folks, we're going to hear from Wiggins Family Farms and the Dairy Queen, and we come back with something to smile about. This is the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show live here on NetSN.
The Wiggins Farms Crossover Report and Postgame Show also brings you Elite Hair Design. Find them on Foster Street. Carrie Wiggins and her staff use only elite products to turn out ladies with elite hair design.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need. Ice cream.
Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Wiggins Family Farms postgame show. Wellington is trying to catch up with Coach Wager. Any success?
Well, Wager and the team went one way, and then he and 3 students are going the other to go to the interview room. I was out of place. I was running to catch him and missed him. But I think I'm gonna get him here if I can move quickly.
Right. Well, now you get to understand about how me and Mayfield have to track down them coaches. It can be tough.
Yeah. Yes, it is, but I am in place now. He is visiting with some parents. And, looks like it's his mom.
Yeah, while we're waiting on him, something to smile about. So Larry's not with us, right?
No, he's not listening. Yeah. He's packing.
Oh, I'm just thinking about, you say he's talking, Wager's talking to his mom.
He's coming. I may get him now.
It just made me think about his engagement.
Right. Coach, I am so sorry about the way that ended up, but we are still live. Just couldn't hit the threes.
We just couldn't make shots.
Yeah, comes down to that. Not much else you can do. Congratulations on a great season, man. I will try it again next year.
Thank you.
That's a dejected Coach Wager. That was a lot of running to get back, but I don't blame him. He's awfully disappointed right now. Nothing you can do. Can't coach it. Can't change it. No. You can't game plan it. If the shots aren't falling, they're just not falling.
Yep. And like I was talking with Larry, it seems like there's about a 2-minute stretch in the game that was the difference in the ball game, where Lipan hit 3 3-pointers. I don't think Shelbyville scored any points, and they were able to build. Come. I think Shelbyville was actually winning at that point, and then Lipan was able to build, like a 7-point lead, and Shelbyville couldn't recover, which was kind of the difference in the ball game. Otherwise, it was a fairly even game.
Let's see. I was going to try to see if I could find one of the Cloudies who've been here to get their on court point of view, but I think they have gone too. I'm on my way to the journalism room, the interview room, where they will be interviewed here in the next couple of minutes. We won't have that on the air, but we'll just wrap it up from here and let you take it home, Mr. Shires, up there in the blimp. But that signs up for us here on the state final round. Shelbyville loses to the defending state champions. It was all brought to you by Tammy Steptoe Realty. The excitement yesterday and the disappointment today, that's what athletics is all about. Send it back up to you, Mr. Shires.
All right. Well, thank you, Chris Wallington and Larry Pierce. We did a lot of Shelbyville games this year. We look forward to continuing our relationship with the Shelbyville program, and certainly their basketball and their football. But what a great season to end up in San Antonio in the state championship game. And again, a hard-fought game that was close, just a little bit of a stretch where Lipan was able to get the several three-point baskets to kind of pull out the win here. So we're going to hear from Center Motor Company. That brings us our player of the game, which went to DJ Barnes, and we're going to hear from Tammy Steptoe, who is the title sponsor of the state championship game. And when we do that, we'll come back and get ready to close out the score, close out the show with a final scoreboard and such as that. So we'll be right back.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center. The Wiggins Farms Postgame Show also brings you Elite Hair Design. Find them on Foster Street. Kerry Wiggins and her staff use only elite products to turn out ladies with elite hair design. Tammy Steptoe is where realty becomes reality. How do you know? Every time there has been a reader's favorite contest of the Lighten Champion, they've won it. Whether it's your modest home you're looking for, or maybe a slightly less modest home, or your dream home, Tammy Steptoe has it. Or maybe it's a lakeside getaway or property to start all over. You need to trust the ladies at Tammy Steptoe Realty in Center.
All right, folks, welcome back to the final segment of the show here. This is going to be NetSN's next to last basketball presentation on April the 19th. Up in Tyler will be the Azalea All-Star Tournament that NetSN will bring, and we know our buddy Brett will be manning a lot of those games, but I suspect the Rough Rider radio team / the Larry Pierce of the Shelby County radio team, I guess at this point, will be up there to help call that game. Of course, here go do a live batters final scoreboard with Shelbyville falling to the Lipan Indians 47-36. Earlier today, Hitchcock won the 3A state championship, beating Ponder 53-49. And early this morning, the team from Jayton beat Benjamin in the 1A finals 60-53. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we'll have the 4A team, Silsbee versus Oak Cliff Faith Family. We know that's going to be a huge game. And just before that, it should be tipping off here in about 15 minutes, is going to be Colleen Ellison versus Lancaster. And then the evening will be concluded with, we'll get down here and see, is going to be Plano East versus Round Rock Stormy Point. 37-1 Stormy Point versus 38-0 Plano East for the 6A state championship. And again, Silsbee versus Oak Cliff Faith Family at 7 p.m., and then tipping off shortly, Killeen Ellison versus Lancaster. Once again, we'll just say it's a great season for Shelbyville. It was very fun to watch. We got to know Coach Wager, and he's a fine coach. He'll have those guys right back. But they come up a little short in the state championship by the score of 47-36. I would like to thank all of our sponsors, all the folks that have tuned in to listen to the broadcast here. And just so you know, we have NetSN, we have soccer going on. We're going to have the Rough Riders, of course, one we covered last night. Rough Riders beat Henderson 4-2 to really lock in the second place spot in an extremely tough district. No, we've got Brook Hill and we've got other teams up north with the soccer. We've got Larry Pierce going to be starting baseball and softball, and then Jason Locke and I will begin Rough Rider baseball once soccer season concludes. So we got a lot of sports, a lot of things going on, a lot of teams. If you love high school sports, this is the place to watch, and that's on NetSN. Again, thanks to everybody. Thanks to Chris Watlington and Larry Pierce. They were live from the Alamo Dome, where Shelbyville, again, had a great season. Congratulations to all those young men and to Coach Wager, and we look forward to watching them next year. This is the counselor, Stephen Shire, saying, if you're going to do something this week, make sure it's nothing but net.
Three-point shot.
It's a powering shot, baby.
Red Horse takes it to the house. This has been a presentation of the Rough Rider broadcast team, brought to you by Watlington and Shires Production.